Hey guys, well, I'm out in the barn as usual. I haven't really done a good video on the Bolens yet. I know it looks like kind of a mess. I'm tired and it hurt my back last night and didn't really feel like moving this stuff out of the way. But, well, here it is. This is a 1973 Bolens G10. Got a 3-speed tranny in it and reverse. Everything is stock, really. We got it almost 2 years ago. Well, this fall will be 2 years ago, for $55 from a guy. He said it'd be a great parts tractor, which I was considering using it for. I didn't have another Bolens at the time, but I was thinking about getting a parts tractor and then getting another Bolens, maybe something that'd be considered a parts tractor, and using the parts off of this to get a new one done, just because I've loved Bolens tractors for a long time. My first love was a 1990 Case Ingersoll of my grandma's, but yeah, that ain't going anywhere. So I got this. The guy said it'd make a great parts tractor, and I said, yeah, I agree with you. He said, and it'll never run again. Should have asked him if he wanted to make a bet. And right now, it really don't look like much. Taking the had to take the flywheel cover off. Took stuff like the carburetor off. The muffler's just kind of hanging there on a bolt right now. Took the whole engine off. Repainted the whole entire tractor. There's the hood right there, except for the fenders. I originally wasn't going to put the fenders on, just because they were rusted out pretty bad. Get that tiller out of the way here. Kind of out of the way. Because that right there, it was kind of rusty, and I'm thinking, well, I could weld it, or at the same time, I could just bolt the seat onto the, whoops, sorry about my finger there. Thinking I could put the fenders on and deal with it kind of wobbly like that, or weld it, or I could just bolt the seat on to the frame. And I kind of like the idea of just bolting the seat on to the frame. That's what I was going to do for a long time. And just figured, you know, I might as well try and put the fenders on. And then after I about cut my leg off with with Wynn's wheel horse up at the Misfit Mowers garage, I was thinking, this thing's about 2 times as heavy. It's got a lot more power, and it just keep on going. I'd get crushed. So my leg got caught on the tire right there. So I just kind of said to myself, I think I'm going to put the fenders on the Bolens. Yeah, I forgot what I was going to say. Had a brain fart. I get them all the time. It has not run since 1992, I believe. The guy got it from, said the guy he got it from, said that apparently he was having some carburetor issues. And, gotta love hacking up a greenie. So the guy I got it from said that the guy that he got it from said that he was having some carburetor issues and was having a hard time staying running, and eventually just got really, really hard to start. Well, the reason being was that the ring gear starter goes right here. Those are the starter bolts. The gear comes out to about here. You know, it stays about right there, and then it comes out to right here. So, or maybe not quite that far. And catches onto the ring gear. Well, that turns the flywheel, and many, you know how an engine works. You know, it gets spark, the engine starts cranking over, and if you're getting spark and you're getting gas, you're most likely going to fire up. Well, if that starter gear can't catch on to anything, well, obviously the flywheel isn't going to turn over, and it ain't going to start. So that has been a long, long journey. It's been a real long journey. I didn't know how to do it for the longest time. You know, I mean, I'm younger than probably most guys who work on this kind of stuff. I'm not gonna say my age on YouTube or anything, but I'm under the age of 20. I'll give you that much. Crap, forgot what I was gonna say again. Whew, I'm just pooped out today. So yeah, that was riveted on. For the longest time, I had to figure out how to get the flywheel off, because there's a little silver piece on here. I'll actually go show you on the rototiller real quick. That's got the same engine except a little bit older and a little bit smaller. By the way, on this, I'm going to do a video on how to take the whole entire engine apart. That little silver piece right here, well, that just threads off there. Ooh, that's looking like it feels like it's seized up again. Oh, probably that cable right there. Oh. It's still real gritty. That thing was burning oil real bad, and I think that's how it seized up. But anyway, I didn't know how that was how you take it off. Well, we took it off and found out that it was riveted on there. Well, we had to, that took a long time to figure out. We figured, we'll just drill the rivets out and put new ones in. Well, we needed 3/8 of an inch wide by 2 inches long rivets to rivet it back on. We couldn't find those for anything. Still haven't really. We got the ring gear on and some of the old epoxy and goopy crap that helped hold it on. We got most of that off, but some of it was still there. And it was about 3 months that thing just sat on there, and we didn't do anything with it. Well, eventually the weight of the ring gear, or the weight of the flywheel pushed against the ring gear, got the flywheel and the ring gear held on to each other real tight, and then we just riveted them with rivets that weren't quite long enough, but that's, it's a whole lot better than nothing. It is not going anywhere. We know that for sure. So, I lost my flywheel key. It's a little piece that goes right in there. It's an easy bastard to lose. So, we're going to go down to the lumber yard there. You can get them for, I don't know how cheap it is, but I know it ain't any more than $1. Put that on there. I need a carb rebuild kit. Playing around with the carburetor a little bit, trying to give it a clean up and snapped a pin, but we knew it's probably a good thing that we snapped it and not while I was on the thing, because then we would have had to tear it apart again. Not this far, but just take the carb off and all that. But it's been a long road working on this thing, but I love it. I can't wait till it's done. It's going to make stuff so much easier around the farm. Just so much easier. It's got a front PTO that you can hook up to a snowblower and all of that, or a rototiller. I don't know why you'd want a rototiller on the front of a tractor, but hey, some people some people do. Did a lot of repainting on the thing. It's kind of dusty right now, but repainted all this. That plate right there has been replaced. Something I'll teach you guys about these. The Bolens G series were made from, I'm not an expert on these guys, so if I say something that isn't true, please correct me. Like learning stuff about these. Like I said, I'm not an expert, so if I say anything on my channel that is incorrect sometime, please comment and correct me. I'd really appreciate it. But it's a 1055, which is a G10 model. And the serial number is 03. It begins with 03. And the Bolens G series tractors, because the main tractors I think were the G's, the H's, and the HTs. The HTs were, I'll talk about more of the history of Bolens and model usage another time. But they made the G series from 1973, I believe, to 1977 or 78. That number started with 01. The first two numbers, if they were 01, it was a 73. 03 would be 76. 04 would be 7. Yeah, so I think it went to 77. 04 would be 77. Because 03 was 73 and 74. 03 was, hell, I don't know. 01 was 73 and 74. 02 was 75. 03 was 76. And 04 was 77. And so a lot of the time people would see the serial number and say, oh, that's a 76. But I'm dumb and painted over it on the back side of the frame, which I'm not going to get to, or really underneath. I'm not going to get the camera to it because I think it'd probably look bad. Well, you'd probably only get to see the stamp, really. I'm not sure if you can kind of see the outline of the stamp there. I'm not going to get under it because my back's hurting. But there was a stamp right there that says purchased March 21st, 1973. And I completely forgot about it and painted over it. And I've been kicking myself for that ever since. So, I know this part right here was replaced. Because 03 means it was a 76. But there was a stamp on the thing that says purchased March 21st, 1973. Well, somebody fake put that on there, which is also a possibility. But as far as I know, this is a 73. Not really a whole lot to show you guys till it's done, because it ain't up and running yet. Another time I'll explain stuff like like the different uses for the tractors. You had your QTs, your H's, G's, the HTs, and then you had the Isakis and all that. But I wouldn't really consider them a garden tractor. I'll explain all that stuff another time. But I just wanted to show you a better video of this. I did a really crummy one a while back. It was dark. The lighting was terrible, and I think I might have deleted it actually. Not sure, but just want to do a better video of it and show you guys. So I got to get kind of busy. I got some stuff to do. So I think I'm going to end the video here. I might not put it on YouTube because I know it was kind of terrible. But anyway, guys, thanks for watching.